Okay, now let's talk about the evaluation of data quality. After we have collected the data, we need to evaluate the data quality to decide if it's good enough to do further analysis. So usually we use the following principles to judge if the data is good enough. First one is the proportionality. As we have discussed previously, F and V, they should meet each other. So if it's a good data, F and V curve, they should meet each other before the first peak. And after the first peak, they will separate. And that's what we are talking about for the second principle. During the first two level C, F and V, they separate. It is because of the affection of the soil resistance. And the wave up will keep increasing. And third, F and V, they should go zero at the end of the data, like this. And the fourth is the sample length. Sample length should be more than 100 milliseconds and 3L/C. This is suggested by the ASTM D4945. And the fifth, no or slight eccentricity problem. And the last one is the data should keep stable during continuous striking. That means if we are performing pile driving monitoring, the data should be keep stable. So this is a sample of good data. As you can see, the proportionality is good, and the data goes zero at the end, and the sample length is longer than 100 milliseconds, and of course longer than 3L/C. Wave up, keep increasing. And we check individual force and velocity. We can see the eccentricity problem is very slight, so the data is good enough. And also, we need to judge if the capacity we have activated is good enough for the test. So we need to make clear that what the purpose of our test. If our test is the proof testing, then the capacity is bigger than the demand of the desire, and the pile is without major defects, then we can say that the test is dissatisfying. But if the test capacity is smaller than demand, then we need to check the set. If the set is more than 2 millimeters, say 2 to 6 millimeters, then we can believe that the soil resistance is fully activated. But if the set is less than 2 millimeters, then it means the soil resistance is not fully activated. Then we may need more hammer energy to activate more soil resistance. We can either improve the hammer weight or improve the hammer drop height to get more hammer energy.